Hey guys, we're back with some EU 3, and the goal for this particular recording is to burn some infamy, conquer some more Poland, and maybe some other things. I haven't decided yet. So I'll get to you guys then. And I should also mention I want to get my relationship up with Denmark, the Danskers. Oh, I already have full relations with them. Never mind. Alright, never mind about that. Alright guys, I thought I should just mention this. I have built a new army, you know, same style as the others. 6,000 infantry, 6,000 cavalry. But this puts me down to 16 ducats per year. Now this is very not much. I am barely breaking even. But it's all preparing for my impending war with Poland and maybe Bohemia, so we'll have to see about that. I'm hoping that it won't be too bad, but we'll see. We'll see what comes of it. This is kind of a nice event. I'm just noticing, I don't think I've ever gotten it before, but cessation of church functions. You can read this if you want, but except I get a minor tax modifier reduction and 250 gold. Yes, please, and thank you. That was a pretty cool event. I'm not sure if that 5% will hurt me in the long run, but I think once I conquer a little more land, 5% really isn't going to be a little too bad because I'll have cores in these land. Let me look at what I'm going to take. I'm probably going to take Mazowski, and that's got a pretty decent income from it, so I shouldn't be too worried, I don't think, about money as soon as I take this. Well, not as soon as I take this, but as soon as I start expanding quite a bit more. Alright, just an interesting, it's not too much interesting anymore. It would have been interesting the first 30 times it happened, but Hungary is going to war with Serbia, Taranarvo, and I don't really think it's going to be a problem, so I'm just going to accept. It's not been a problem for any of the other wars that they've gone into with Serbia, so I'm probably not just going to mention those anymore if it's seriously not a problem or any real consequence. So just expect me to not tell you about any more wars with Serbia, because I don't think it's going to be between Serbia and Hungary, because I don't think it's going to be too interesting from now on. Not that it ever really was, but even still. Alright, so Nevers has warned us. This is kind of interesting because as much as I don't think it's going to really come of anything, when I do have the low enough infamy to declare war on Poland, I don't want to be fighting a two-front war. Luckily, I have some strong allies in this area, so I don't think it's going to be a problem. Alright guys, you're about to witness a monumental occasion. The building of Austria's first ship. One day, that will be a mighty fleet, but for now, it's really not very much. Well, this sucks. We were just excommunicated. Now, all we can wait for is A, King to die, B, us to be excommunicated, or C, the Pope to die. Now, the Pope, I think, Popes die pretty quick. So, actually, I'm not sure if the Pope dying changes your excommunicated status, but as for now, we are excommunicated. That's not good. Not very good at all. It raises our revolt risk, even though it hasn't happened yet. I'm sure it will in a moment. Should wait for the month to change. It doesn't affect our infamy, which is good, but it does affect our revolt risk. No, it has not adversely affected our revolt risk. Okay. There's a reason for that. I'll figure that out later. Anyway, yeah, we were excommunicated. It's not very good, but I don't think it's going to be a huge problem. And Milan was the one that did it. I might as well point that out. So they are, they're going to get theirs one day. My sword arm grows restless, and the hounds of war cry out for blood. Our infamy is low enough. To Poland, we march. I do. Alright, guys. We're getting ourselves into it now. I'm going to recruit a new general. I got a beast one right here in Christoph. Gotta get a... he's decent. This guy's decent. I'm not going to turn my king into a general, only because this is a really freaking awesome king. But all my allies should join. Let's see who all joins. Ho, ho, ho. This is a sight. Surely is. Alright. We've been warned by quite a good many people. So all my allies joined. I need to get my... Being excommunicated ruined my relationship with some of my vassals and subject nations. So I've been slowly bribing them back up to snuff. But, yeah, let's see. Let's see this. Milan and Aquila. There's a lot of nations warning us. I might as well say that now. A lot of nations. Oh, they're not going... They're not chasing us. What am I doing? Alright. Lot of nations warning us. Alright. So we'll need to be... Probably play it cool for a little bit. Alright. Lithuania is going there. Need to look at our technology map mode. Technology. Yeah, we are decently ahead of them. Alright, we're decently ahead of them. They're going... They will arrive in Sandomierski 16th, 8th. I'd rather them get away. I don't want to fight them, honestly. I'd rather just take it for myself. Fight this army. Alright, here we go. Not bad, not bad. I'm not going to record this entire war, of course, but I am going to record quite a bit of it. But that being said, I am going to get back to you guys when something interesting happens, which is not right now. Any interesting big battles or anything like that, I'll show you. But so far, nothing too interesting is happening. I'd just like to point out how big of a war this is. I mean, Moldova just joined in, and even though they're not a big power, that does kind of solidify the borders a little bit. If only Volhynia and Kiev joined in on their side, we would have basically a full West versus East kind of war. Unfortunately, that hasn't happened yet, because that'd be kind of cool if that did happen, with just this big block of green versus this big block of red. Alright, now this is a tricky situation. These guys are Arborea, which is funny, because, you know, the Latin word for tree is arbor, and they've got a tree on their flag. I bet that was planned. But, anyway, they call us into conflict against Aragon. Now, where's Arborea? I will accept this in defense of the Empire. Imperial authority +5. Arborea. Where's Arborea? It is certainly in the Empire, as would be obvious. Let me look on the Empire screen for the one with the flag tree thing. Flag tree thing. Flag tree thing. There's us. Yay. Flag tree thing. Flag tree thing. There we go. Oh shit, son, you guys are screwed. I'm sorry I took that. I'm sorry I took that off. Took you up on that offer, because there's no way you're getting saved from Aragon there. And we've been getting a lot of these humanism events, enough to make the papal state hate me. But oh well, whatever. Anyway, I'll get back to you guys when something happens. Either with this war or with this one. Because look at that, we're at war with half of frickin' Europe at this point. Alright, this is worth mentioning. Bohemia, well, I should mention the revolt in the background first, whatever. It's a tiny little revolt. I'm going to take care of it in a minute. Bohemia is offering us a white peace. I have no desire from them, so I'm going to accept. And, yeah, now it's just us, Poland, and Lithuania. Unfortunately, Lithuania joined in. I will get to them eventually, but I'm not going to bother with them during this war. So, I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, we can change our policy slider, and I think that I'm going to go more towards centralization. Now, I don't want a large revolt, which is a good chance, so I'll just cross my fingers, and damn it. Oh well, it happened in a province that I already have people stationed in. The interesting thing is that my vassals and my allies are handling all of the Polish nation for me. There's no real problem with what's going on out here. I don't have to send any of these armies. I've got one army over here, and that's it. And honestly, I've gotten Mazowski. If I could take that right now, they would not accept. Okay. But, I mean, we're getting close is the point. We're getting close. Alright, I'll get back to you guys when something is happening. I should point this out that I'm actually marching against Aragon. I'm sending my armies here against them because I don't want Corsica Arborea to lose this. Because that would reflect badly on me as an emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. So I'm sending some men to hopefully help them in their plight. Alright, I'm just going to point this out really quickly. This Battle of Tolzan right here was a complete failure. I don't care if we won it, it was a complete failure. Our armies were almost completely decimated. Now, this army here in Ruslan, also almost a complete failure. I'm not even sure if this army is going to survive. It's terrible. And screw that, whatever. Oh god, we won. Okay, so all my forces have to retreat into... This whole invasion was a complete failure. It, on every level, just did not work. Alright guys, by this I can tell that there's a new king. Tough soldier. We get, he's very good, which is plus 2% land modifier, land force modifier, and plus 5 discipline. What do we want? Do we want a small celebration? Because it's not really necessary otherwise. The Emperor's dead. Long live the Emperor. Plus 10 Imperial Authority. We got that. Who is a shit king. We didn't even inherit any of the nations that I wanted to inherit. Luckily, this guy is kind of old. He's like in his 30s or 40s. The next heir isn't as bad. So we'll just see what comes of it. Hopefully I can kill this king off pretty quick. But I should mention that I'm also no longer excommunicated, so that's good. Just, and Hungary now is. So, that's good and kind of bad for our ally, but good for us. Alright, Hungary exited the war with Poland. That's not very good for us, but maybe we can still pull out a victory. Actually, I know we can still pull out a victory, but just letting you know that Hungary did pull out of the war, and with not very many concessions from the Polish side. It was annulling treaties with some kind of random nation. So, not too good. Alright guys, peace treaty with Poland. Poland will seize Mazowski, as they did. We get a core on Mazowski, as planned. Indeed as planned. So I'm just going to wait to... God damn it. Oops. Of course, I get some stupid ass revolt thingies in some far-flung edge of my place. It's not really that far-flung. Denmark is sieging Aragon, oddly enough. Good on you, Denmark, I guess. They're doing their father country proud, which is, you know, us. Someone mentioned that I will get cores on them when I inherit them. Sorry, but I won't. They're not part of my culture group. That's how it works, is that if they're not part of your culture group, you don't get cores on them. But I'm going to destroy this rebellion, and then I'm probably going to end the video set here. Not the video set, but the this particular recording. I'm going to end it here because I think I'm done for today. I mean, I've played 10 years of the game. I might play a little more today, but as far as this current session, I think I'm done. Stupid event. I hate that event. Anyway, Mazowski is now producing a lot of money for us. Not that we're making a lot of money, but it is producing a lot of money for us. We're actually very, very poor relative to what we've been exposed to. Not very poor when you consider how weak some nations are, how poor they are. But poor for us, poor for us. Alright. So that revolt was destroyed. I'll return my army back to Zagorje, and then I will be on my way. Alright folks, as always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed and hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching folks.